Gold prices fell yesterday after India's Reserve Bank said it was discouraging gold buying in the country. Here to talk about the gold market is Will Rhind. Welcome, Will.
Thank you.
All right, usually we talk about wedding season when we talk about gold in India, but it's the world's largest buyer of gold. What's going on now?
Well, since prices have fallen in gold, we've seen a surge in physical demand from India. Now we know that culturally gold is very important in India.
Big with weddings.
Exactly, big with weddings and overall as a store of value. Indians historically have bought gold and store their money in gold rather than in paper currency. And so as gold prices have fallen, we've seen a surge in demand from the Indians.
All right, let's get back here to the US for a second. Friday, we get the May employment report. The number is 170,000. We saw gold pop when we got a worse than expected GDP. What happens if we get a really bad number for the employment report for May?
Well, I think it seems at the moment that gold will be quite highly correlated to negative news. So you're absolutely right. Gold prices have responded to these sort of jitters that are starting to occur about the recovery, particularly here in the US and in China. So gold has lifted off its lows on the back of that, and I think if there's more negative news surrounding the jobs report, that should perhaps help gold prices higher.
All right, and since we're going around the world, the South African Rand sold off last week because of worries about the South African economy, very heavily dependent on mining, a lot of strikes over there. So what does this mean for precious metals?
Well, for platinum and palladium, South Africa is a very important player in those two markets. It's the largest producer of platinum, second largest producer of palladium. And when we go into this so-called strike season, lots of unions, mine workers are at the table trying to barter for better working conditions, higher pay. All of that leads to cost escalation for the miners. And of course, we've seen, particularly ETF Securities have seen a big inflow into platinum, particularly last week in the PPLT ETF. And I think that's partly due to concerns over supply in South Africa.
All right, thanks a lot, Will.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching The Street.